Hey guys, it's George, back with a brand new episode of Comics. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you what I picked up over the last couple days, and I'm going to crack open a couple slabs. Stay tuned after the intro to check it out. All right, we're going to get through my new buys here real quick so we can get to the slab cracking. All right, so these first books that I'm going to show you here are two books that I got for $1 each, $8 shipping. So I paid $5 per book. I got it from an auction that was on Comic Kid 84's channel. It was like a buy it now auction type thing. And the seller, though, was Wolf Blitz. And the first book I got, really cool to me, Superman #3, the movie adaptation. It's a tough word when you've had a couple beers. Adaptation. And the next book I got from him was Action Comics #643. And this is an homage to the Superman #1 from the 40s. So, pretty cool looking book. I love that cover. It's George Perez. It's beautiful, man. Love this book. So Wolf Blitz threw in 4 extra comic books into the haul that I won from him. Now, he didn't just grab 4 random comic books that were just laying in the long box next to the chair that he was sitting in. He actually picked out 4 books that related to the books that I had bought from him. He got me The World of Metropolis, #1. This, and I didn't even know about the series until I opened up this package. There's issue #2, issue #3, and issue #4. So these next 2 books are books that I already had in my collection, but I wanted to upgrade the copies that I had because I'm actually thinking about getting them slabbed. And, don't judge me for that, man. I like to slab some weird shit sometimes. The first one is Dark Claw Adventure #1. It's one of the Amalgam comic books. And this is drawn in like the Bruce Timm animated series style of Batman. And it's the amalgam of Wolverine and Batman. So it's actually kind of a fun issue to read. They deal with some crazy shit in this one. And yeah, man, this is a cool book. And I'm going to probably wind up getting this slabbed eventually. The next one is a book that I loved when I was a kid. It is Batman issue #500. And yeah, there's been a lot of glare in these books that I'm holding up here, but this also happens to be a shiny cover, and it's just a crispy copy of this book. I'm really hoping to get a 9.8 in this one as well. So, cool looking book here. Boom. Now, this next book is a book that I've actually had my eye on for a long time now. Most of the people watching this, probably not so much, but damn it, it means something to me. It's another Scarlet Spider book. We got Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider #1, the Tom Lyle cover. As many of you may know or may not know, I don't know, man. Maybe y'all don't read the news and whatnot, but Tom Lyle, one of the co-creators of the Scarlet Spider, passed away recently. And this is a cover that he did just back in 2017, man. And I actually had my eye on it before he passed away, and yeah, man, just picked it up recently, and it's a cool looking cover, man. I love this book. It's one of my favorite runs that I own in my collection, and yeah, man, cool looking book. All right, so that's all out of the way. Now we're gonna talk about cracking a couple slabs. So I got 2 slabs here that I'm gonna be cracking, and I'll go over why as I'm showing them to you. So this first one is a book that I just won in an auction from Who Dat Comics and Movies. One of my favorite people in the community to buy books from. I've gotten a couple raw books that I submitted, got 9.8s. This time I just circumvented the whole process and I got a 9.8 slab. We got Venom #2. This is the Tyler Kirkham cover. Now, the reason why I actually bought this book, it's not that I'm like overly attached to, Venom #2, but Who Dat actually says that there is a double cover book inside the slab. Not only is this a double cover, but CGC didn't notice it when they graded the book. How the fuck do you not notice that it's a double cover? They're supposed to touch every page while they grade the book. They just skip over the cover? This literally, to me, feels like they had a backlog and they're like, modern looks good, 9.8. They just push it to the side. So yeah, man, the reason why I'm cracking this one open is I want credit for the double cover, and I'm going to C2E2. I will literally hand it to them and get the on-site grading done and say, hey, by the way, that is a double cover. Pay your respects. This next book that I'm cracking, it is X-Men Alpha, the gold variant edition. Came back in a 9.6. And the reason why I'm cracking this one is because I disagree with the grade. I really, really think this is a 9.8. CBCS thought it was a 9.8, and I actually sent it to them as a graded copy from CBCS. I wanted the CGC slab. They cracked it open, they graded the book, and it came back a 9.6. I don't accept that. That's failure in my opinion. We are going to crack this sucker open. They're going to get another chance to grade it, and this time, they're going to get it right. All right, guys, we're going to see the cracking open process starting now. All right, guys, so we're going to get this going. Truth be told, I've had a couple drinks. I've got one right here. And I've never cracked a slab before, so this is a new experience for me. If this takes too damn long, I will speed up the video. I'm going to actually start with the book that I care the least about, because I already actually have a 9.8 in this book. But I really think this one should have been a 9.8 too. So we're going to still crack it open. I'm going to still resubmit it. But yeah, let's get it going. All right, little screwdriver didn't really do much for me. I did watch a YouTube video on this, so I kind of feel like I might be a professional, but oh, I hear some cracking. You got to give them a little bit of credit here, because cracking these things open does damage the slab in a way where you can tell that it's been cracked open. So if you get a book that's got this giant crack all the way down it, you know, buyer beware on that one. Maybe we'll use a little screwdriver to keep a little separation in here. We are making good progress. Ouch. I will update you if that starts to bleed. Yeah, no blood. We're good. Here's that label that everyone loves so much. It's just a cheap little piece of cardboard that they fold in, but they lock it in there really good. All right, now this is the part that really makes me nervous. Reuse that for a DGC slab here one of these days. All right, the old box cutter. Guys, that's it, man. That's a wrap on this one. This has been successfully cracked open. That went pretty good. All right, now for the book that Who Dat sent me. Yep, wet my whistle. I kind of feel like I'm a pro at this already. This one does not want to give up the ghost. Boom. 9.8. This one actually came out a lot nicer looking. I could probably super glue that back together and have it look pretty legit. I'm actually kind of pumped about that. All right, now. There we are. It's out of the slab, and there is the second cover underneath, just like advertised. Very cool. All right, guys, that's a wrap on that. Guys, that was pretty easy, you know. A little screwdriver, pops right open. You just got to get around the sides. You also got to razor blade your way through this thing real quick. And this is a pretty good looking sleeve. Like, it's actually, it would have been a cool way to keep a comic book just in one of these. But, yeah, slabs are empty. Books are right here. They're both going to get resubmitted in person at an on-site grading place, C2E2. They do the on-site grading there. I'm going to resubmit them both. This one is going to get credit for having the double cover. And this one was incorrectly graded as a 9.6. 9.6. Fuck out of here with that. It's going to be a 9.8. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and as always, please do your best to remember that I am unable to quit, as I am currently too legit.